Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. My name is Nick Santiago. Today is January 20th, 2015. Let's jump right into the chart. So it looks like the futures this morning are trading decently higher. They're up 11 points at the moment to 20.24 per contract. That's a pretty decent move. So we're going to see if these markets can hold up throughout the rest of the trading day. Last week we certainly hit a volatile patch, although the markets did rebound on Friday. We'll see where it goes. Right now, when I take a look at the dollar yen, I'm seeing the dollar yen soaring and roaring today. This is a huge move up. Dollar yen is trading up by $1.07 at the moment to 118.63. Generally, when the dollar yen is higher, the overall stock market is higher as well. So we'll see how this all shakes out and plays out once the opening bell rings. But when I see the dollar yen higher, I usually look for a higher market. All right, let's go into some stocks in the news today. We're going to start off with the first one here is Morgan Stanley. Big investment firm, big broker-dealer. Stock right now is trading at $34.15. It closed at $34.89. Looks like Morgan Stanley reported earnings. Overall, I guess the numbers were not as good as expected, but who really cares about the numbers? We only care about where it trades. And right now, I'm looking at a level around $32. If Morgan Stanley were to trade down there, I think traders should be all over it on the long side. At the current price where it is now, it is a bit oversold on a daily chart, but nonetheless, I'm not seeing anything all that specific here. So we'll watch for pattern intraday, but if it does sell off to around the $32 level, I would be a buyer with both hands. All right, let's move over to the next chart here. We're going to talk about Delta Airlines. Delta showing a little bit of strength this morning. Stock closed at $45.84, now trading at $46.75. So it looks like they came out with earnings as well, but looks like after that initial pop, the stock has come in for a landing. So we'll see where this settles out today. I really don't see Delta breaking below the $44 level if it did sell off sharply. In the meantime, as you can see, the stock is up a little bit here. And we'll see what kind of pattern it makes once the opening bell rings. So there's not much I would do at this stage of the game. Stock has a ton of resistance at around the $49.50, $49.40 level. So if it did get up there, watch for a lot of resistance. But either way, where it is now, I would like to see what kind of pattern it makes once the opening bell rings. All right, let's take a look at SAP. We're going to have this as a gap play today. SAP coming under some severe pressure. Stock closed at $67.11. It is now trading at $63.77. So any way you cut it, this is down significantly from the close. It looks like they cut their profit margin forecast, and they also reported a drop in net profit for the fourth quarter. So again, not good news there, but good news for us. Because we're going to try to pick it up on the cheap if it gets down to our level. And I will have gap levels for this one at 9 o'clock in the morning. It will be posted in the intraday stock chat at In the Money Stocks. So if you want to take a 7-day free trial, please do so. You'll see how we trade SAP as well as a bunch of other names today. Next one we're going to look at here today is Regions Financial, big regional bank. Stock is trading at $8.85. Closed at $9.07 on Friday. So it is down a little bit. We'll see where it goes. I don't really love the levels on this at the moment, but if it got down to 820, that would be a pretty decent level. If it got down even further, I have some more levels to go. So this is one that could be in play today once the opening bell rings. Now, Penney is in the news. Looks like they're bringing back their catalog. Stock is trading at $7.55. I'm seeing a lot of resistance right now at around $7.90. I'm not sure it gets up there, but nonetheless, that is the big resistance level for Penney at the moment. Another stock here that's having a good day today is Smith & Wesson. Ticker symbol is SWHC, and this stock right now is trading at $10.85. It closed at $10.02. There is a lot of resistance up here around the $11 range, but nonetheless, decent little move before the opening bell. So we'll keep an eye on this one, and we'll see how it plays out, see if it gives us any decent patterns. But Smith & Wesson is definitely showing some strength before the opening bell. Now on the flip side, you have Express EXPR. This is a leading retailer. It was supposed to be bought out by a private equity firm, but it looks like that deal is over. That was a deal with Sycamore Partners. It It looks like Sycamore Partners is not going to take the company private. Stock is getting hammered today. I'm looking at around $12.05, $12 even number. That's where there will be support for EXPR. So again, the apparel retailer does have support around $12, which is still another 65 cents to the downside. Watch that level if it does get down there today. That should be pretty decent. Again, Sycamore Partners pulled out of a deal to buy Express. I believe that deal was supposed to be close to going through, but it is off the table now, and sometimes that's what happens, and you can see the stock is getting hit today. All right, let's turn our attention to the oil market. Light sweet crude down $1.47 today to $47.67 a barrel. If you go to the USO, which is a good way to trade light sweet crude, you're going to see this is at $17.83. Again, oil just continues to chop in this lower range. It really doesn't give us any definitive bottom. Sometimes you'll get a $2 pop, and then sometimes you'll get a $2 drop. So again, there's not much we're going to do with the oil market right now, but that does put a lot of pressure on some of the leading energy stocks today. So you got to be a little bit careful there, and we'll see how that plays out. Let's take a look here at gold today. Gold is soaring and roaring, up another $9.40. If we go to the GLD, what you're going to see here is GLD is sitting pretty right at 123.55. GLD closed at $122.52, so it's up another buck from its last close. And again, gold remains very, very strong. It could be a little bit overbought, a little bit extended at this stage of the game, but nonetheless, gold is still trading higher each and every day. So we'll see how this one shakes out and plays out once the opening bell rings. But right now, gold is very, very strong, trading up by nearly 10 points before the opening bell. All right, so I think we covered everything that we want to get to. Again, it's been a very, very volatile January. That could continue, although right now the volatility has dropped for today, or at least before the opening bell. And again, futures right now are trading up $10. They are starting to pull back a little bit. But remember, you want to keep an eye on dollar yen. That's the key to this market, in my opinion. That dollar yen carry trade is everything. That has not changed. And we'll see how this all plays out going forward. With that being said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.